today is a startling day in the state of New York. For a number of years, many in this chamber on both sides of the aisle fought to get a death certificate for stillborn. And we fought it, and finally last year in this House, we passed it. The other House, the governor signed it. Today is 1 year, or the enactment. And we have friends in the gallery, friends of a lot of us here. Paige, stand up, will you please? This is the lady that communicated me more than my wife did in the last 6 years about an issue that is very near and dear to us. We have a young couple, married, stillborn child. Someone says, oh, we'll issue you a certificate of birth, but not death. But yet there was a stillborn certificate in the hospitals, but nothing issued by the state of New York. Over 30 states have this bill. I'm proud to say that New York stood tall last year to enact this bill and give relief and respect to the families of those who were stillborn. Paige, to you and your families across the state, thank you for all the comments that came yesterday, and we now look forward to seeing this carried out so that people can put a final rest to a very serious problem of every family. Thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Larkin. Senator Kennedy.
Like Senator Larkin, I want to recognize the folks that drove the issue, both here in New York State, in your respective communities, and quite frankly, across the nation. Senator Larkin, to you, a tremendous amount of credit goes to you and your leadership on this important issue. We all know families that have suffered the tragic loss of a child through stillbirth. And whether they talk about it or not, there are many families that suffer internally and intrinsically over the loss of their child at stillbirth. Just until last year, New Yorkers, unfortunately and unfairly, didn't get to grieve appropriately through the recognition of the birth of their child. So mothers would have to go through the laboring and the caring of that child, unfortunately, and losing that child. And New York State had not recognized the child, but with a certificate of death. Now, because of Senator Larkin's leadership, because of your leadership and community groups and families and mothers and fathers across this state, those families are getting appropriate recognition through the form of a certificate of birth resulting in stillbirth. So thank you for your advocacy. I look forward to continuing to work with you on this movement across the nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Kennedy. Paige, we welcome you and your colleagues to the Senate chamber, and you should take great comfort in knowing that as persistent as you are, Senator Larkin is even more persistent and more dogged when he deals with us as colleagues. So you have a very strong ally there. Welcome to the chamber.